Okay, so we're starting a whole new season. A whole new season. Some of the same. Um, Listen, I'm just gonna say this. I was excited when the last season ended. I hope we could keep that up going forward. That's what I'll say. Tyler. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for The Oval. This is season 2, episode 1. Like I said, hopefully we can keep the Tyler, quit playing with me. Quit playing. What is the problem with that maid? That maid was a mess. So listen, you know the niece is under the bed, dead as hell. And the maid done found her. Now she in there having a heart attack. But if that wasn't some of the worst acting that I've ever seen. I didn't know, was this comic relief? What, what was this? I felt I was watching an old B-rated movie with Divine and Lady Bunny and a couple of real crazy drag queens. I just that maid. First of all, she looked a mess. Okay, she looked a mess. She looked like a real old crazy drag queen. So I was like, okay, and she's like, I said, is this camp? Like I thought it was like a camp spoof skit excerpt or something. Tyler, don't start this playing. Now I just come back. I just came back over here with you with this oval. Don't start playing with me, Tyler. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this all season. You hear me? Now I came in the game saying, I already know Barry gonna drive me crazy. So I know that from the door. But this maid, I'm not accepting her. Get her out of here. She went through all that. We gave her a whole scene, the clown. And she still ain't told us that the little girl's under the bed. They didn't have to get her, put her on the stretcher, take her on out. She stopped a good argument. There was a good argument going on. And here she come clowning. I said, get her out of here. So they took her on out. Oh, wow. Let me tell you about the good argument that she got in on. Baby Sam and Priscilla. It was going down in the kitchen, honey. It was going down to the kitchen. You hear me? Down. She's, you know where we left off. Sam had a little contraption in his pants, if you will. Over there playing around with old nasty Flotus, honey. She in there giving and carrying on trying to suck him off, honey, and then left him with a little contraption in his pants. I said, "Oh, Sam, honey." Priscilla already had told us, honey, it was a little too much to even hide, honey. And here you are, you done got busted. She kept telling him, "Pull your pants down." I said, "Yeah, pull your pants down, Sam." I was like, "What is that? Like, who says that?" Priscilla. Who says that? Pull your pants down, Sam. I smell her on you. I said, I don't know about all that. I want to smell you, but go ahead and pull your pants down, Sam. Let's see what's going on. And she said, I want to see. Me too, Priscilla. Bulb down. Anyway, child, that Priscilla was mad, baby. She knew what was going on. She said, I'm going to fuck her up, honey, and I'm going to poison him and her. I'm going to poison the POTUS and the FLOTUS, honey, and then I'll burn this bitch to the ground with me and you in here. I said, well, damn, Priscilla. Now listen, Miss Priscilla, I'm going to have to back you up, girl. I'm going to have to back you up. Now, if that contraption that Sam got in his pants is that goddamn flawless to the point where you are willing to poison POTUS, FLOTUS, burn down the White House with you and him and the contraption up in there. What was the problem with you jumping on top of it, girl? Because I can't imagine not lap riding him whenever he asks, girl. You are having an issue. Girl, as bad as you are, ain't no way you tired, girl. Anytime the contraption show up on the scene, you supposed to be fiddling with it, girl. Now, I'm just going to leave that alone because we're getting too deep on that. I'm going to go ahead on, honey, and clutch my pearls and move on, honey. But she was mad as hell. And then, honey, as if all that wasn't enough, here comes the FLOTUS, honey. Victoria bring her stinking ass out there, honey, after they send Grandma Drag Queen off. She come out there, now she picking. And her negligee told, oh yeah, I just came from having a hot bath. This, that, and the other. Honey, you can see Priscilla wanted to jack her up, honey. And she kept telling Sam, yeah, go ahead, because it looked like me and her need to have a conversation. And he was like, no, I think I need to stay. She's like, why? Is there some type of a threat? He was like, yeah. Of course, she already told you she's going to fuck you up, honey. I said, child, listen. A whole mess. So they got that whole thing going on. She knows there's an issue. He's saying, you know, I ain't did nothing. The fact that you're aroused is an issue. Girl, he can't help it. Now, come on. You gotta give it to her, girl. For the FLOTUS, she's sharp. She is sharp. She just is a problem. But you know what I mean? Girl, it is what it is. You might have to deal with little Woody every now and again, girl. But as long as he ain't going through with it, girl, because you going to go. You not see, it ain't about just losing your job, girl. You going to jail. And you might not go to jail, girl. You know, they like to make people disappear up around there. Listen, it's a whole mess. I don't know, girl. I don't know what you're going to do, Priscilla. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go to Grandma. Can I tell y'all how much I love Grandma? Grandma is a stone cold bitch. She looked good, too. Granny looked good this season. She's sitting up there in her little suit, honey. I said, look at her. Of course, she was talking straight shit to Gail, honey, and told her, Gail, talking about, something about, I was up here in a prison. She said, a prison? You feel like you've been in a prison? I'll show you, prison girl. See what I'm going to do, little girl? I'm going to get you in line, honey. She was over there. She said, oh, you're disrespectful. She said, I know just how to deal with your kind. I'm going to have you begging. I said, oh, all right. Honey, and Gail sit over there. She thinking it's a joke. Oh, are you? I said, girl, Gail, you don't even know. You don't even know. Girl, you think you dealing with your mother. You need to know that every time Grandma show up on the scene, girl, your mother be running for the hills, bitch. You don't have a clue. How did she say, girl, little girl, you are so disrespectful. But I know just what to do for you, honey. So I'm going to have you begging, honey, and I will get you in line. I said, come on, Grandma. Come on through, honey. Then she told her, you worrying about me. You worried about that weirdo that's out back there jacking off in the bathroom. She will say, is that what he's doing? She said, he's been back there a very long time. She said, oh. Honey, Grandma gives me everything I need, honey. She is so dramatic. She was so disgusted with him. Like, I know he is not back there, honey, fiddling his gibbles, honey. I'm get him, honey. Baby. She told her, that's all right, girl. I'll get him together, but you just know, girl, I'll show you prison, honey. I said, oh, all right, honey. Let's move on, child. Baby, Richard and Sharon. Sharon out, girl. Sharon, you got a lot going on, girl. And Richard is giving her get out. He ain't got no whole lot of conversation for her. None of that. He's like, bitch, get out. Get out. with your philandering baby having ass. Get out, honey. And she's giving, no, I'm not going nowhere. Just punish me. Go ahead. You're not this kind of man. He said, you don't even know me, honey. Get out. She said, no, I'm going to stay. You just go ahead and punish me. He said, that's fine. I canceled all your credit cards. She's like, you know, that cutter. She's like, ooh, no, Macy's, honey. Okay. She said, all right, that's okay. I said, no, it ain't. Look at your face. Look at your face. She said, that's okay. He said, and I took all the money out of the bank that you could get to. She said, that's all right. That's okay. Then he hit her, baby. He get her with the 1-2 punch, baby, and took the damn chicken and the biscuit. He said, and that funeral home check is going to bounce. I'm not paying for no funeral for that kid. Have his daddy pay for it. She said, no, Richard. No, you can't do that. I'd have done it. I said, he got you, girl. He got you with your philandering self, with your baby having self. I said, oh, honey, I'm not going to tell you who the baby's dad is. It doesn't matter. That's all right. It do matter. Go get him. Let him pay for it because I done canceled. That check's going to bounce. I said, oh, my God. Child, listen. He knows Sharon better than we do because he cracked her whole face, honey, with them finances. I said, just said, that's okay. Honey, Richard funny. I said, oh, my. So, let's go to another one. Come hang Lily and Bobby. Child, Lily don't know what to do. Poor Lily. I feel sorry for Lily. She don't know whether to trust the process and trust Bobby. All she knows, Bobby got some good dang, honey, and he cute and he good to look at. And that's pretty much all we know. Because I think Bobby's crazy. Okay? See, Bobby and Kyle have a lot in common. So I don't trust Bobby. I can't allow myself to trust Bobby. And I feel like this stuff right here, Tyler's done a good job at writing because he's thrust me into Lily's character really, really well. I don't trust Bobby either, yet I want to screw Bobby too. You know, it is what it is. I like looking at him. It's just, oof. But I don't trust you. But take that stuff off. You good as long as I can see you. As far as I can see you, you good. But I don't trust you when I can't see you, nigga. So it's kind of that whole thing. So he got her out of the way in this cabin hiding. And yeah, we'll get back to them in a second. But that's what's really going on. Is she's just trying to figure it out. And she's like, you know, I have a career. I got clients. What am I supposed to do? He's like, child, listen, we better worry about that shit later. He's like, and then when she told him that she also overheard that the president had actually killed somebody, he said, oh no, bro, yeah, they're going to get you. They're going to get you, honey. They're going to get you. So, yeah, I had to figure this out. It's like, okay, cool. Let's go on. Speaking of the president, him and his weird ass. Go over there, honey, and that whole thing between Ellie and Diane is going down, honey. They making these power moves back and forth, and they're going head to head. You know, she's doing her job, and Diane's making it difficult for her. She's pulling her strings before they get her. Okay, Diane's running around town. She knows that her days are numbered. She knows it, but she wants to blow the lid off of everything. She knows for a fact that she's going to perish. She knows where she worked, but she's trying to get as much done with it as she can before they get her. Okay, so then we had this whole thing with the president and Donald, honey, and Donald told him, you need to get Diane and get her together because you brought that bitch here and it's your problem. You get her together. And he's talking about, but what about what Ellie said? I like her. She does a good job. He says, what kind of job is she good at her job? He said, I'm talking about blowjobs, Donald. Blowjobs. Now that other bitch that you brought here, you better get her in order. I said, oh my. Then that Victoria came in there, honey, and told the two of them, she said the two of you are fuck ups. Both of you. She said, y'all are sitting around here, y'all thinking y'all got things together, and Max is alive. No, he's not. Yes, he is. They said, well, where'd you find that out? She said, on the news, you two asses. I said, Lord have mercy. Girl, and you know, she is just as nasty. Baby, she just will not let Donald breathe at all. Like, girl, she gets Donald together. She all but calls him girlfriend. Like, she just be trying it with him. She really be trying it. She be really coming for his fairy dust, honey. I said, girl, she's trying it. That Victoria's a mess. And she just can't stand POTUS, honey. So that's just that. Okay, so let's go on over here to Ruth and Barry. Now, I said I knew the two of them two was going to get on my nerves. He done took her and drug her on down to the damn police. As if the acting wasn't bad enough with Barry. You even writing bullshit for him, Tyler. I'm going to need you to stop. Can we just kill him off? Because you're irritating me with what you're doing. You don't obviously know what to do with that character, Tyler. Yeah, I'm talking to you like that. Yeah, I said it. You obviously don't know what to do with that character. Just go on and kill him off. Either kill him off or fix it or call me. One of the two. Because what you got going on, it's not working. It doesn't make sense, Mr. Perry. It doesn't make sense. So these are your choices. You can either kill him off, you could try one more time and fix it, or you can go ahead and call me and we can work something out. Do you understand? Okay. Love you, Mr. Perry. Anyway, moving on. Barry done dragged Ruth down to the police station. All the problems that Barry has had in the past season. The last place that Barry should be going is the damn police station. He done gone down to the police station, honey. Got her down there, messing around, talking about she done kidnapped the daughter. When it all get played out, they done arrested him for kidnapping her. And this damn fool, she going in there, she going out the door. Now, they just let her walk out the door. I said, who the hell believes that shit? She fanning her arms and carrying on like some old voodoo priestess. I said, if you don't get her ass out of here, either you kill them two, fix the storyline, or call me, Tyler, because I'm not going to be subject to this shit all season. It's just ridiculous. That whole thing was ridiculous. Scooting over. More ridiculousness. Barry's girlfriend with her philandering, sleeping with folks and screwing on the counter down to the drugstore, Rite Aid tramp. She done got messed around. She thinks she pregnant and boyfriend think he know it. And now she done decided to be mean to him, tell him he need to hire somebody else, but she ain't quitting. So she's playing her role. You know, I know you love me, so you ain't gonna do nothing to hurt me, but I don't want you. I want Barry, honey. And he's like, looking at her all strange, like he sells drugs. So I'm thinking either you in on it or you just stupid. She's stupid. She's stupid. But anyway, she's sneaking, got her a pregnancy test, so we're going to have to deal with her with another little baby, child. The whole family's about to get on my nerves. You know, I liked Richard cussing out Sharon, but that whole family's about to give me a headache. Anyway, moving on. Diane that made contact with Priscilla and told her, I need to come to your house and talk to you. I need, because I got to go through everything with you. You know, so you and your husband, y'all the only two I could trust. And the whole thing is, I need to get to this hospital and get to Max before they mess up all my clearances and stuff. I need to get there and get to him. So she did do that. In the midst of doing that, she contacted Bobby, and she told Bobby she need help with Max. She needed to get Max out of that hospital and get him hidden before they get to him, because he holds the key to blow the lid off of them, and they're going to do away with his ass before he gets talking and carrying on. And he did survive, so he's good. He just was kind of like in a comatose state. She's talking to him. She's like, I need you to talk to me, Max. You know, this, that, thing, and the other. So I guess he's going to take Max out there where Lily is. We'll see. I'm like, that shit. They dragging Max there. Then we look for Max. They really putting folks on the heels of Lily. If I was Lily, I'd be like, "No, child, you got to find me somewhere else. I'm be hanging out with you all because you all going down." Anyway, so all that's going on. Keep in mind, ain't nobody found the little girl under the bed yet. Ain't nobody found her yet. Because when they find that niece under that bed, Priscilla's going to lose her shit and she might jump on the floaters at that point, you know, because she's going to be so stressed out, she might just jump on her. But anyway, that'll be good to see them two rolling, honey. Just rolling, honey. Mess with my dick, and you done killed my niece, girl. I have to get you, honey. Anyway, moving on. Let's go back to Grandma and Jason, honey. Baby, let me tell you something. Two of them, honey, they got to going back and forth, honey. He kept telling her, I need to go back. She said, you ain't going back, boy. Just shut up, honey. You ain't going back. And he's going on, going on, going on. And then he ends up telling her, well, he said, if we have a situation on this plane, the plane will have no other choice but then to land and go back, turn around and go back. And she's like, what are you even talking about? Ridiculous. All I know is you better stop playing with your little doohickey, honey. He told her, she said, I got doctors and things just waiting on you. I got the program to put you in, so I'm going to straighten you out. You got problems. He said, I'll open that emergency window and kill us all on this plane if you don't quit playing with me. I said I need to go back. I need to clean my room. She said, the hell are you talking about? He told her, he said, listen, she was perfect. She was so pretty and so young. And this, that, the other. Got to talking all crazy, honey. And he stood up, he said, I'll open that window. And she said, sit down, boy. Sit down and put your seatbelt on. He said, oh, so the devil does get scared. She said, I'm not scared of you, boy. You sit down and put that seatbelt on. She was scared, though. She know that motherfucker crazy. She know he's a loose lunatic, honey. You better get on out of here, honey. But he's sitting over there. Then he got to tell her. Then he told her he killed her. And he confessed, honey. She said, oh, I told you I got people waiting on you. I'm going to have you committed. You ridiculous. Granny, shh. Girl, shush. Honey, and the last thing we seen, honey, he looked over there. He seen the gal was laying over there, asleep on the couch. Honey, Granny done reared back in her chair, sitting across from her. And that fool done jumped up over there and went to choking her. I said, said, get off of her, Jason. He's over there choking her. She said, oh. Girl, he got you, bitch. So that's what's going on. Listen, I'm all in. I'm all in. Those few things need to be tweaked and fixed. Tyler, you need help. And I got what you need. I got this, and I got this, and I got this computer sitting in front of me. Call me so we can fix this shit before you lose some more people clowning with Barry and stupid ass Ruth. And that damn them boring ass rackadoochies. That whole storyline, I can't with them. But call me, child. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week, child. We are back. This is The Oval, Season 2. See y'all later.